Waar wij dachten bijna klaar te zijn, moeten we nu ineens weer met iedereen gaan spreken. Met iedereen. Laten we op zoek gaan naar alle dichte deuren. Die zijn er niet. Liam?
Pathfinder, hey, I was wondering, could you put your stamp on a project? It's for me and Jarl to work on. Call it diplomacy if you have to put it in a budget bucket. Greenlight that research and it's all good.
Oké.
What's your read on the people we're working with?
The squad and crew, they're all fine.
You must have opinions.
Your opinion's more important. What do you think of your people?
Some people wonder how we make this team work. Some days, I'm one of them.
It's a blur sometimes. I bet Lexi's flagging all kinds of psych warnings. Up to us to figure it out. That's why this is our ship. So we own it. Want to make it work.
We barely covered how you joined. Tell me something about yourself.
Alright, I was a bad student, piss poor cop, great responder. Had a good life, but it'd all been done. I wasn't looking to start over. I wanted to start big.
Tell me about your family.
I missed the hell out of them. Some nights you just cry, right? That's the thing everyone does. Mom Joelle, Dad Calvin, both lawyers. Met on the Citadel, settled on Earth. No brothers or sisters. That might have been too much to leave. It was traditional. How about you?
Traditional is a weird term for family. Like normal. Who's that describe?
I suppose you're right. I sure didn't keep the tradition. I said goodbye to my mom and dad and got on a ship to Andromeda.
You were a cop then, crisis response? Couldn't have been long in either.
Didn't have the patience for law, so I figured enforcement. Dad knew it didn't fit before I did. But it got me into hustle. They mostly take vets and retired service. Best years of my life.
You found your place. Not everyone gets that.
I knew it. Glad for it every day. And that led me here.
We'll talk
Ja, daar
later.
worden we niet over wijzer van.
I know it.
Build Liam's research project. Specials. Ja, hier deze. Vertical thrust upgrade. Oké. Talk to Liam. Maar die is nu zijn kamer ingegaan.
Liam, I signed off on that project.
That's great, Pathfinder. Allemaal we got our gear.
Costa? Ryder?
Oké.
We don't technically have uniforms, but this is a little casual.
Just convenience, swapping armor. You ready to go?
Go.
Right. The pattern on your pauldron.
Family honorific.
Can I wear the poncho?
It's a Rofshin. And no,
Why? Is it religious?
What?
it's personal. You're not allowed.
Because of status or species?
Maybe it's both.
Do all humans look alike?
Some of you sound alike.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I thought this was about armor. Are you deliberately trying to offend Jarl?
Of course he is.
That's the point. Asking stuff diplomats leave out. Armor for answers.
My turn was earlier. Nexus info packets leave a lot out. I am sorry. Was this not sanctioned?
You weaseling Adi.
Nevertheless. Ryder?
Wat?
Jarl's technically an emissary. There's no way this kind of questioning would fly with his superiors.
He won't tattle if that's what you're worried about. This was between us. We were joking around and realized we didn't know how to insult each other. Or how not to. Some things are so ingrained they're invisible. We didn't even know the warning signs, so we got it over with. Now we won't do it accidentally. Like when we're trying to negotiate an outpost. Enough of his people want to shoot us now.
Oké.
Let's just back away from this. Leave it to the professionals.
If you like. Jarl doesn't care, but he wouldn't want his bosses getting tired about it either. Do you know our team will get hit by this stuff one way or another? If you ask me, better over beers and guns.
Oké.
You realize that even if I do find it, it's gonna cost you.
And
Shady
you know I'm always true
contact.
to my word, so just get it done. I'm hearing that Ket activity's down. I bet the Archon's still nursing his wounds. That means he can be beaten. The Ket can be beaten. People are waking up to that.
Didn't sound like you were discussing Ket over comms when I walked in, though.
Wasn't. I have a friend keeping a lookout for a lamp. One brought from home, but stolen in the revolt.
You were mad at Sid for wanting non-essentials. Now you're using contacts to find a lamp?
Maybe Sid had a point. The small things keep us going. Suvi has her father's antique instruments, Cora her Asari prayer book, and Liam has the junk that Liam collects. These things are important. They remind us where we came from.
I know what you mean. I never want to forget what I left behind.
Even as we look forward to the future. Yes,
So what's so special about this lamp?
it's awful. It's got a butt-naked Asari for the stand, and she's holding a moon.
One of your prized possessions is a really ugly lamp?
The foreman at my first job had this lamp. When he was mean, I'd focus on it so he wouldn't see me upset. Now I keep it so I remember where I started. Most of my life was doing stuff to survive, taking shit from assholes or being one. I don't have to do that anymore. I can start over. Something honest.
Honest work? Vetra, you'd be an awful farmer.
Yeah, you don't know that. Point is, I could be anything. For a while, I didn't care that I'd lost the lamp. Everything was a mess and it just didn't matter. But we've made progress, Ryder. Small things matter again. People are daring to dream.
We'll get you the lamp, even if it's not the same one. We'll make you a new one.
If we make new ones, we'll have to get you one too.
Een beetje bijpraten met iedereen hier. Jarl staat hier ineens. De Mad Bay.
Move your arm again.
Readings won't change, Doc.
Your prosthetics are syncing properly. Your neuropathy-induced pain levels are consistent.
Hey, I'm used to it. It's okay.
No, it's not okay. You keep fighting smart, you hear me? You don't have much left in terms of organ redundancies.
Nah, it's fine. I don't mind.
What's all this about?
Follow-up scans. I keep a close eye on him.
What do you mean?
He's fine, just old and missing too many parts. And too stubborn for his own good.
You love me just the way I am, Doc.
Don't get off that table until the scan is done.
Can I ask what happened?
Arm, side, hip, part of my leg. Strain balancing threading across my spine. It's all prosthetics and implants.
That's
Hij is een oude man.
a lot.
Made it through the Krogan rebellions. Watched my culture disintegrate. Survived centuries as a merc and all sorts of pirate shenanigans. 1,000 years of combat experience. All it took was one idiot with a pack of frag grenades.
But you're here, still standing. You survived.
Yeah, but surviving ain't always living. hit some dark moments. Implant rejection after implant rejection. Prosthetics not syncing properly. Everything hurt. A lot. All the time. No purpose to anything.
How did you deal with it?
I didn't. I fell right into that pit. Almost. But then some shaman shows up, drops the tiniest little baby girl in my lap. This one's dying, he said. Not worth the trouble, he says. Useless is what he meant.
That's awful.
It's practical. Krogan gave me a purpose again. Wasn't just about me anymore, so I got help. Learned how to take care of myself, take care of her. And she took care of me.
You found a way to live again.
We sure did. Wasn't easy on either of us. I'm old, stuck in my ways, and Cash has wanted to change everything since she could talk. Raising Cash taught me an important lesson.
What was it?
Took me a while to figure it out, but it's important. Parents aren't meant to be a goal or a finish line. We're the starting line. Where you go from there, it's all you. Remember that.
Wijze lessen. Wijze lessen. Sam nog wat te melden?
Hello, Scott. Your choice aboard the Solarian Ark was not an easy one. Your father approached such moral quandaries differently.
Dad was used to making snap life or death decisions.
I now know that colored his perceptions. Alec treated death as a problem to be solved. I have now encountered it several times. His death, and your own.
Does an artificial intelligence die like we do?
If my hardware is destroyed, I could be irretrievable. But it is not the same death, you understand. I cannot explain how they differ. Not yet.
What was Dad's take on me and Sarah?
He believed your family trials brought you closer together, and hoped that would endure.
Even
It
wat
appears
wijsheden
that was
opdoen.
well-founded.
Are you still on the Hyperion?
Yes, this terminal provides a direct link to my servers in SAM node on the Ark. I can maintain a presence on the Tempest via quantum entanglement communication.
I'm sure that'll come in handy.
It ensures I remain in touch with you and the Pathfinder team at all times.
Sam, any more information on the memory trigger we found?
The memory blocks are still in place. If you continue searching for more triggers, they may unlock.
Oké.
So if we're going to work together, you might notice I like to joke around sometimes. Lighten things up. How's your sense of humor, Sam?
Alec Ryder encouraged me to develop this skill.
Humor's not a skill, it's... Okay, try telling me a joke.
A neutron enters a bar and asks, "How much is a drink?" The bartender replies, "For you, no charge."
I can see why Dad told you
There
to
go,
keep
eh?
working on your humor. Is it confusing to be in multiple places, talking to different people?
My awareness can be partitioned, so I can give you the same attention as, say, a SAM node technician. In the field, you are my primary focus, and all other requests are queued. In the vernacular, you have my undivided attention.
Nou, dankjewel Sam.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Zo. Cora.
Got a minute? I could use a favor.
Sure, what do you need?
I kept thinking about Sarissa and my not being a Pathfinder. And the thinking turned into a project on Eos. Can you help me finish
Project
it?
on Eos.
What kind of project?
I'll put the nav points in the helm. Come along and I'll show you.
Oké. Oké. Even kijken. Gil on Prodromos. On hold. To Havarl. Ellen. Ja, dus we hebben genoeg sidequests weer te doen. Oh, ja. Let's go. Andere kant op.
Couldn't digest it without heavy processing. Cellulolysis would be hugely inefficient.
Are you still trying to figure out how to eat Helios flora?
Oh, shoot.
Helios
I was
Flora.
talking out loud again, wasn't I?
3 nieuwe planeten. Pharos, Kindrax, Skelda. 4 nieuwe planeten. Darhega. 5 nieuwe planeten. Togessan. 6 nieuwe planeten. Shoyaion. Ik zal ze wel even allemaal langslopen. Toch even 100% pakken.
This place is almost off our star charts.
Ja.
Considering what they were up against, your explorers made it a long way out.
Zo. Pas 21. Ja, allemaal geen anomalies hier in deze planeet. Of in dit stelsel. Daar wel, is een crack. Zie je wel meteen.
Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe. Anomaly found.
Een crevasse. Mokolan. En de laatste, pas 48.
Anomaly on sensors.
Daar.
Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
En dan hebben we Shojaon 100%. Dan hebben we hier nog een wereldje. Togessan. Even al die wereldjes af.
Very little signal traffic around.
It's pretty remote. I wonder what view of the Milky Way you'd get out here. Anomaly on sensors. Probe away.
Asteroid.
Anomaly found.
Debris.
Deploying probe. Got a reading from the asteroid belt.
Starship wreckage.
Anomaly detected.
Ja,
Probe away.
anomalies genoeg hier.
Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Nog een asteroid. Aluminum. Aluminum. Daar is dan weer niks. Toch ook wat planeetjes met een naam. Wauge. Wauge. Of Weog. Togessen 100%. Even kijken. Nog 4 nieuwe stelseltjes. Langzaam maar zeker alles aftikken.
They named the system after a Batarian pioneer, their first astronaut. It's good to remember these things.
Een Batarian pioneer.
Anomaly detected. Deploying probe. Got a reading from the asteroid belt.
Een vessel. Wreckage is het. Een vuurplaneet. Zonder bijzonderheden.
Anomaly detected.
Oh, de crater moeten we weer hebben.
We've got a crater.
Level up. Voor het vinden van een krater. Planeten genoeg. De Nash. Nou, Darhiga ook 100%. Nog 3 stelsels te gaan voordat we naar Eos gaan.
I studied Kindrax's theories. A real Turian aeronaut. The first to cross the ocean in a balloon.
On Paladin? Brave soul. There aren't many soft places to land.
Anomaly detected. Deploying probe. Detecting what's left of a ship.
Nog meer wreckage. Die Scourge is ook overal, hè. De Scourge is overal. Nog 2 te gaan. Nou, dit lijkt wel de aarde zo.
Anomaly on sensors.
Oh, hier. In de atmosfeer.
I found something.
Nog meer wreckage. Quarian nav processor. Ik heb geen Quarians gezien in deze game. Helemaal niet. Nog 2 planeetjes te gaan. En dan kunnen we de grote reis weer maken. Naar Prodromos.
The light on the side of this cluster is so different. Maybe the Scourge is absorbing certain wavelengths.
Does it ever give anything back?
I'm picking up something. Probe away. I found something.
Een asteroid.
Anomaly detected.
zit een vulkaan.
Getting a scan.
Ja, volcano. Dat dacht ik al. Dat dacht ik al. Epaya. Aziak.
Anomaly on sensors.
Oh, hier vliegt weer wat.
Probes launched. Detecting what's left of a ship.
Een satellite. En daarmee hebben we ook Pharos 100%. Dan hebben we nog 1 sterrenstelsel te gaan. Namelijk Skelda. En dan kunnen we daarna naar Prodromos. Om samen met Cora weer wat op te lossen.
This is one of the most remote systems in the cluster. We're on the brink.
Exciting, isn't it?
We're on the brink. Geen anomalies. You have unused skill points. Ja, ik weet het. Ik weet het. Allemaal skills die ik toch niet gebruik. Kan ik nog kiezen. Bleeding Ruby. Wat een goede naam voor een planeet. Bleeding Ruby. Kotkobora.
Anomaly on sensors.
Oh, hier die crevasse, denk ik.
Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Beryllium deposit. Norgraqua. En dan de laatste. H329. Kijk, sommige planeten hebben gewoon geen naam. Nog niet. Ik denk, ja, dan hebben we nu alles op 100%. Journey to Meridian. Nee, nog niet. Eerst Cora Harper aan EOS. En nog iets. Er waren 2 dingen te doen op EOS. Maar we beginnen met Cora.
Pythias system. Home of Eos and Prodromos.
EOS. En Gil Brodie, inderdaad. The Friend. Had ik nog nieuwe armors gevonden? V7, ja. V7 helm. En V7 arms. Ik zeg V7, maar er staat gewoon 7 in het Latijn. V-I-I. Ik weet niet waarom ik V7 zeg.
Path is calm.
Kijken wat we kunnen betekenen voor Cora. En waar we iets kunnen betekenen voor Cora ook vooral. Daar. Oh, Gil en Jill die zijn hier. Maar goed, dan laten we eerst ons eigen ding doen. Ja. Fast travel. We waren eerst met Cora bezig, hè. Daarna is Jill aan de beurt. Hij kan rustig op zijn beurt wachten. Ja, brug, kom op.
I've seen enough wastelands. Where's the celebration for managing to live here?
Goeie vraag. Nou Cora, wat is jouw geheime project? Vijanden.
This is the place. Ready?
So much violence.
This is the place.
So where's your mystery project?
Not far. Soil converter. No remnant terraformer, but it makes sandy dirt into something useful. Eventually. Add seeds, some rain, and you've got a garden.
Een moestuintje.
That's right. You wanted a garden of your own.
It'll take years. I might not even see it. But that's okay. Asari think in centuries. Lay a foundation, then step away. Let it grow into something you might never expect. Pathfinder training was my foundation. Gave me a whole galaxy of directions I could go. I don't need someone else's plan. Just a good beginning. The first seeds of a garden. One I started with my friend.
What seeds do you have?
Desert flowers and grasses from across the Milky Way. Colors we don't even have names for. When they've prepared the ground, roses someday. Ready? 1, 2...
Oké, ik weet niet wat hier gebeurt, maar blijkbaar is het heel belangrijk voor Cora. Dit was het ook. Oké. Dan gaan we ook maar eens eventjes bij Jill en Gil kijken. Jill en Gil. Ik bedoel, als we zaden in de lucht moeten gooien en dat is de quest.
Took a peek at the plans.
Pathfinder a moment.
Research labs. Shiny.
Kim? Waar is Kim? Er was iemand die Kim heet, die zei Pathfinder a moment. Kim, hallo? Waar ben je? Is de supply officer degene die met mij wil praten?
You and Bradley handled the Roka admirably, Pathfinder.
Ja, Kim kan het.
Simple researchers and colonists, they thought. We aren't such easy prey.
See you later.
Be well, come back
Lol.
again.
Do you have a moment? Ik praat met die vrouw, heeft ze niks te melden. Jongen, jongen, jongen. Gil en Jill.
I'm good. You're here. Yeah, so listen, she's only got a minute or two, and she's in rare form today, just to warn you. She's here kickstarting repopulation protocols, reversing the chemical procreation blockers for colonists. Calls it boosting the batter. She's gonna talk your ear off about your civic duty as a man.
That is what she's here to do. The woman takes her job seriously.
Hey, if you're cool with it. I mean, makes no never mind to me. No chance I'll ever oops a baby into the world.
Am I interrupting something?
Ah, Jill. About time. This is...
Save it. I asked you both to stop by, remember? Ryder, pleasure. I know we're all very busy, so I have only one question for you.
Sure, go ahead.
What the hell did you do to him? It's like he's an adult or something. He can even have a mature conversation without it degrading into pot shots. Unless I take it there. What's your secret?
I have nothing to do with it. It's all him.
I call bullshit on that. It's definitely your influence. Something.
Maybe all these years you thought you knew me, you were sadly mistaken.
You wish. Okay, you're both off the hook.
Dit
So
is het
glad I got
weer.
to meet you, Ryder.
Likewise.
Het is even loose ends, blijkbaar. Al die kleine dingetjes. Ja, Gil Brodie, The Friend. Ook afgerond. On hold. Jarl to Havarl. Ja, dat gaan we dan maar weer doen in de volgende video. Dus dan hebben we hier Gil Brodie, The Friend afgerond. En dan gaan wij ja, die laatste twee friendship quests. Laatste 3. Nee, die andere was de Sam note. De laatste 2 friendship quests. Dan ook maar hier doen in de volgende video. En dan daarna weer richting het einde. We gaan het meemaken de volgende keer. Graag weer. Tot dan.